I think you can see that he definitely made an impact and definitely has a legacy. And I'd like Coach now to come up and share a few words. So, Coach, if you please come up, we appreciate it.
Free speech.
When you get done, you stay up here because we got a little something for you, okay?
That standing ovation not only warmed my heart, but gave you a chance to straighten your underwear after a long evening. Did you ever feel guilty, really guilty? People saying things. I kept looking around. Now, there must be another person by the name of Homer Rice in this room. I couldn't believe they're talking directly to me. But I don't know how to thank you or how to answer this. But I am touched, and I normally do not become touched very often. But everyone that's said anything here tonight, it's amazing. And Bill Lamb, when he called me, it was a long-distance call to be here. And after I paid for the collect call, I said, yes, I'll be there. But he first asked me if I believed in free speech. I said, certainly. He said, you're just the one we're looking for. But, gosh, I could go around the room and just name everybody here. Susan, you typed out all those things I was studying about being the total person so many times beyond your other duties. And Bobby Cremens, Bobby's one of the finest coaches I ever had the opportunity to bring under my arm. And Bobby would have crises every now and then, and I'd have to call the Pope to discuss this with him. And so I asked the Pope what he thought of this young man and things like this, and I said also I thought since I had the Pope on the line, I'd ask him a couple other questions like, will priests ever be able to marry? And he said, not in your life, Pope. And so, in my life, he'd say. So I said, will there ever be another Bobby Cremens? He said, I don't know. I'll have to ask God. He said, God, will there ever be another Bobby Cremens? He said, not in my lifetime, Pope. But anyway, I messed that up, but it was something like that. But Bill Kobe, I got so many stories about Bill, and better not share some of them, but we had a great time together. And Jack Lingle, of course, has been one of my special friends for a long time. And Bernadette, she was a caretaker of the Total Person program at Georgia Tech. And Jack Lingle, of course, was my close friend all these years. And I could just go down the list. And Danny Lotz, where's Danny? I'm blinded by the lights, but I appreciate you being here for what you've been
Sure.
today, Danny. And I'll never forget when you brought Billy Graham and his wife and your wife to our box at a North Carolina game. And I couldn't believe that little shy girl, Ann Graham Lotz, would become a world leader, Christian leader, as she has today, because she hardly said two words as I remember at that time. But I know Billy Graham was watching the football game, and he was talking to Dan. He says, they're going to kill each other. And Dan was trying to explain, well, they have pads on and all this. And what an exciting moment. Phyllis's mother was here for that game, and she was so excited this great world leader, Christian leader, was in our box. And Billy asked me to come and speak to their crusade in Raleigh that week. And so I was fortunate to be able to do that. And Albert Long wasn't up here, but I've only known one other four lettermen, four sport lettermen, and that's Jackie Robinson at UCLA. And I knew about that because I was with Jackie as he broke in with the Brooklyn Dodgers, and I did at the same time. That was quite an experience. But and Eddie Smith, of course, Eddie, I'll never forget the time we went to the ACC tournament, and I asked for a couple of suites. They gave us about 5 or 6 suites in a row there. We had all the room we wanted. And Moyer, I'll never forget what a great friend you've been all these years, and we started that running program that I'm glad you're still doing that today. Did I miss anybody in the room? Did I get everybody? But I wasn't prepared for this, and it's exciting to just hear people, friends I've had throughout the years, just come up here, and I don't know anything else to say, Bill, but thank everybody, and thank you for putting up with this time you had tonight.
Just wait, come out here. If all, give him one more hand, come out here a second, Coach. If all the guys that kind of gave a tribute tonight will come on up here real quick, Bill and Eddie and Moyer, all you guys come up here real quick if you would, please. I know we're going to try to get a picture. You know, he's had a building named after him. He's probably served more plaques and things that said, but I feel like I learned this one from Brad Black, who's the CEO of HumanX, and they deal with people. They understand the importance, the difference of getting a plaque that says, oh, you were a leader. It needs to be more personal. It needs to know that it's something in his heart. And this award tonight, it's called an Impact Legacy Award, and it's for Coach Rice. On this side, it has people that he worked with and their quotes that they made about him. Goes on through, but at the end, both of his daughters have quotes in here as well. And at the end, it says, Coach Homer Rice, the impact you have made in the athletic world will live for years. However, the impact you have made in individuals will be your true legacy and will last forever. Blessings. It says, first be best, then be first. So, okay, so congratulations, Coach. All these guys have a signature on there, too. What a great impact. What a great night. Thank you for being here. Tomorrow, we finish up with the spiritual aspects or principles of success as the Bible shows them, and it's going to be a great morning. We have both Danny Lotz and Albert Long being our speakers tomorrow. For those of you coming back, we look forward to it. For those of you who've been here through the whole day, thank you so very much. And to Coach Rice, thank you for everything that you've done. Thanks again.
Thank you.